Anyone here? Mister, we're lost, and there isn't a damn soul on the highway. How do we...
If you want to live, best be going. And don't drive this road, especially at night.
There's clearly something wrong with him. Punch it!
No! Oh, no! Wait!
Look, someone's driving. And you said the highway was closed. What the hell? Oh my god! Linda, floor it!
I didn't think the Foundation would remember old Tom so many years after retirement. 2 agents showed up in the morning and wanted to talk about some old case. To what do I owe the honor?
Mr. Jones, do you remember anything about the events during the summer of 1972?
Do you want to know about Object SCP-745? Well, at my age, my legs don't carry well and my heart feels like pin pricklings. But fortunately, my memory is still clear. Yes, I remember everything like it was yesterday. People had begun to disappear on the highway in the middle of the Mojave Desert. Neither cash nor other valuables would go missing from the wrecked cars. Something strange was happening. The sheriff met me on location. He sent a request for an investigation through the FBI. This case wasn't for them, though. It was for the newest division of the SCP Foundation, and me, a young and ambitious agent, Thomas Jones. I was inspecting the damage when this grumpy old man, Bob Goldman, drove up to us. So many years have passed, and I still remember his disgruntled face. The sheriff swore and asked me not to listen to the nonsense this madman was spewing. Yeah, I warned these girls. There are monsters out here.
What are you talking about?
They think I'm crazy, but I'll tell you what, son. They can kiss me where the sun don't shine. I saw flashes over them hills with my own eyes 6 months ago, and I heard a crash. And then these 2 creatures with glowing heads appeared. They attacked lone cars and straight devour people.
Thank you for your cooperation, sir. But this really isn't any of your concern.
I waited until nightfall in attempts to personally verify the old man's words.
Nothing unusual. The sheriff was right. The old man must have just been crazy.
In the dark, I mistook the glowing heads of the creatures for car headlights. Oh, what the? Damn it! And decided to turn around and scramble away from them. But I couldn't. I didn't have time to reach for my gun, and if it hadn't been for Bob, I would have been that night's dinner for this creature for sure.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I owe you one, Bob.
The creature seemed to be communicating with its partner, and when it realized that its friend had kicked the bucket, it opened its jaws and rushed straight for us. In the morning, we packed the bodies of the creatures into canvas bags and loaded them into the Foundation helicopter.
Thanks for saving my bacon, Bob. Both creatures have been eliminated, so case is closed now. Well, maybe now I'll stop being called crazy at least. I'm afraid the Foundation won't bring the accident to light. And to be honest, according to protocol, I have to wipe your memory.
The Foundation then, huh? I could have guessed right away. You don't look like a Fed. I understand. I went through the war myself. But still, I'd ask you not to clear my brains. 6 months ago, these creatures devoured my son. Since then, I've lived only with thoughts of revenge. The memory of Chris is all I have left. I must have let my guard down. But the old man's story touched me. Besides, I was in his debt, and I left Bob with his memories intact. At the Foundation's base, we were able to study the bodies of the objects in more detail and found out that they completely lacked visual organs. The brain was encased in a transparent bag with bioluminescent properties. Also, the bodies reacted strangely to ultraviolet light. The most interesting thing, though, was that they had an inorganic genetic structure. They clearly didn't come from our world. But unfortunately, we didn't manage to find out their true nature and how they got onto the highway. That seemed to be the end of it. But a week later, I was handed a report saying that some old man was sending requests to all authorities and was searching for me. It could have only been one person.
Mr. Goldman, what the hell? We had a deal. If you were quiet, then I didn't, use protocol.
Shut your mouth, son, and get over here. We were wrong. There are loads more of these creatures. The sheriff disappeared a couple days ago, and yesterday I found his wrecked car with the claw marks of those creatures on it.
Oh, damn it. We're flying out.
This time, I brought a team and equipment with me. The chief of the Foundation personally gave me the order to deliver a couple of creatures alive for experimentation. What took you so long?
Good to see you too. Listen, Bob, you know your way around the area and have already encountered the creatures. Can I count on you for help?
Sure thing. These creatures ain't the wrong man's son. Only, I got one condition, Thomas. We won't stop until we destroy them all. Them creatures shouldn't be left alive.
Of course, Bob. Your call.
It was decided we set up an ambush. At night, we split into several teams and patrolled the neighborhood.
Ah, there you are. Come to Daddy. I told you we need them alive. Just go for the second one. Gotcha!
I shot the creature with a dart carrying a radio beacon. We needed to track it down, but it was moving faster than our car, and soon after, we'd lost it. We tracked the object all night by radio signal, and only when it was dawn did the search yield results.
Here it is. Take it alive. That's an order.
But then, the most unexpected thing happened. With the first rays of the sun, the creature simply crumbled into dust. Hell, no one expected that. So, the sun kills these creatures. Now it's clear why they only appear at night.
Turns out that if they don't have time to get to their den, then they die by morning. We're gonna have to comb the entire neighborhood to find their lair. We'll need the help of a local.
I gave the old man a radio, while me and the group combed over another square, all to no avail.
This heat is killing me. Bob, you read me? Any news?
No such luck. These glowing brains head well.
We'd been wandering around Death Valley for nothing all day, and when all hope was lost, my radio set hissed.
Great, we'll be there soon.
The old man discovered the lair, and we rushed there as quickly as we could. I won't lie, what I saw stunned me. It was some kind of portal, gaping with a black void. It was as if space itself tore and allowed creatures from another world to come through there. We began to prepare an expedition to the other side. While we were cordoning off the portal and gathering the equipment, darkness was quickly approaching, and problems were soon waiting for us.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! The chief's personal order to deliver the creatures alive!
Gotcha, you bastards!
Bob, no!
What the hell? You let them escape! I thought we had a deal! You lied to me!
I'm sorry, Bob, but I have orders.
Screw you! I'll hunt them down and kill them myself before they devour anyone else!
I sent my guys to follow the old man, but it was much more important for me to explore the portal at that time.
No, it can't be.
But I just couldn't catch a break. Suddenly the portal tightened up and closed. Hell, I had to wait it out yet again. We've been guarding the portal for several days, all in vain. The fighters I had sent to search for the escaped individuals reported back that Bob had gotten to them first. The obnoxious old man had ruined everything. I was dead in the water and had to report back to management.
Yes, sir. We've been waiting in ambush for 3 days. The portal has not appeared again. No, we don't have any living individuals at the moment. Copy that.
But then, something strange happened. An unknown person came over our radio frequency. He introduced himself as Dr. Martin Brown and assured that it was pointless to wait for the portal. It wouldn't appear here again. The doc gave us the coordinates to his location and said he needed our help to stop everything. According to the coordinates, we had gone 10 kilometers deep into the desert and found an abandoned military base.
What happened here?
Martin Brown said that nuclear tests had been conducted at the base. 6 months ago, an experimental unguided bomb was detonated, which had been developed by the scientist himself. It bent space-time and reverted all the laws of physics at its epicenter. The space-time fabric around the explosion was so badly deformed that holes into a parallel world began to appear in our reality. Creatures with glowing heads climbed out of them and began to attack employees. The experiment was quickly black-taped, and the base was closed. Dr. Brown blamed himself for what was happening, so he stayed there to put right the consequences of his invention. At the site of the explosion, he found a strange black crystal, which created an abnormal field that generated portals. For 6 months, Brown's health deteriorated. The radiation of the crystal killed all living things around it, but the doc didn't give up and developed another unguided bomb. According to Brown's calculations, they had to transfer that damned crystal back to its parallel world in order for all this to be over. But when the bomb was ready, the scientist realized that he himself would not be able to deliver it to the crystal. Brown had a powerful radio station in his arsenal when he accidentally tuned into our frequency and realized from my talks with Bob and management that our interests coincided.
Well, you didn't come to us for nothing, Mr. Brown. We'll help you put this case to rest.
Without wasting any time, we immediately assembled an expedition. Doc didn't lie. Abnormal radiation from the epicenter ate at my health more than insomnia and heat ever had. Every cell in my body ached, and the old man looked even worse. Barely alive, we got to the epicenter by nighttime. The closer we got to the crystal, the worse we felt. It was impossible to drag out. And at that moment, Martin Brown's time had come. His last words were, "This will either destroy the field of portals or finally break the border between worlds." We thought we'd be able to detonate the charge remotely, but damn it, a portal appeared right in front of us. We rolled over and the fuse shattered into pieces. Now the charge could only be activated manually, but my people were being devoured by those creatures and I couldn't even find the strength to stand on my feet. I was fully prepared to meet my death. But for the second time, Bob's rotten junker saved my life. The old man hit one of the creatures and helped me into the pickup truck.
You look shaky, son. We need to get you out of here.
Bob, no! There's a bomb! We need to stop everything!
Well, sounds like a job for my old bones. Get out of here, boy!
I can't just let you.
You'd better go back to your foundation and make sure that no more monsters escape into our world. Hell, I have to avenge my son.
It was nice to meet you, Bob Goldman.
Time to fry, you little bastard.
And that's how it ended. For a while, we were still watching that area, but there were no more portals or creatures. I caught hell for not delivering a live sample of SCP-745, and to this day, that object has remained poorly studied. But it comforted me that people on the highway stopped disappearing.
Take a look. These pictures were sent yesterday from Nevada.
Impossible! That's old Bob, and he hasn't changed at all.
That's why we're here. We need your help, sir. Looks like you're going back to work.
Oh, how I've missed this. Hold on tight, guys. It's about to get wild.